Alright, today on William's Adventures, I've been working on the Dragonbone Greatsword. And it took me about an hour to cut out. So let me flip the camera around and show you what I have been working on this morning and some explanations. Alright, so one of the things I did was I printed out the logo. It's in basically color. But I glued up all the pieces, as you can see here. We got some Lily Bee pieces. But these are, I glued them all up out of balsa wood. But when I was carving them out, you can see right here it cracked. Right here. And on most of them, yeah, right here it cracked across there, but I glued it together with wood glue and they're good, so we're gonna run with that. I have to sand this finish or glue off. As you can see, it's slightly discolored and on the back here, but I have to do that. And then for the piece that goes on here like this, I glued together two pieces, and that's going to set on each side of this to give it some more definition. And since these are going to be coming on here, I cut out these pieces here, which I'm going to sand down because, as you can tell, they're way too thick to be, so I can flush mount this on here. As you can see there, I still have to do a little bit of shaping and stuff, but that's the initial progress. But that's what I currently got going on there. I took some wood putty and filled in the ring, so now it should be nice and solid. So I'm waiting for this to dry up, and while I'm waiting on that all to get done, I started working on the hanger, as you can see here. Nice big hanger, a little over 23 inches. Here's the 23 inch mark. You can see it's like 23 and a half. Move this over here. It's about 12 and a half inches wide as per that mark there. So this thing's pretty big. But I cut out the logo. And then this is all marked up, as you can see, and with using this as a kind of a reference, I'm going to begin carving this out. As you can see here, like these are dots, but this is a raised edge right here, which is right here. So I'm going to begin carving the edges of that out. And in order to do that, I had to buy a wood chisel set. Now this is a very small set, as you can see here. These are not very big, but they are brand new. And I have a 11-piece set. It is Windsor Design wood carving set. I got it for Harbor Freight for like 14 bucks. And then, of course, you have the angled ones, and this for, yeah. So that's my next project, is to start working on that. But I figured you might like to see this because I think it's pretty cool. And what I did for some of the parts, yeah, this goes I don't know where this goes. But for example, oh, like right, it goes right here. What I did for some of these is right here at the points, I went out a little bit and drilled a 1/2 inch hole here so that I could, like, when I'm cutting along here, I could cut over here to this hole, turn the blade, and then cut back in here. Like this hole here, I cut here, cut again so that piece fell out, and then just cut all this out. And so I have this nice chunk of balsa wood. And I'm left with this, which I can now start working on. And what I'm planning on doing is right here, I'm going to be carving out a hole or something. I've yet to figure this out, so it can be a wall, so you can mount it on a wall. I don't know as of yet exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm almost thinking of taking and what I got to do, sand the edges of this, because you can see it's still very rough. So I can get the defined edge here. And then I'm almost thinking about taking and gluing a felt backing on this, so it's nice and quiet when you mount it on the wall. But there we go. Figured you might enjoy that. Alright, well, thank you for joining me today on William's Adventures, and let's go on an adventure and create something new.